Hola Shafere Sanbonani Bafetu. Welcome to Four Fathers, the show that outlines the epitome of fatherhood. We are here yet another again with another hot episode, and as always, you always know. So right now in studio, I have with me Pastor T, Pastor Tebogo Matla, a controversial pastor, I believe. How you doing, Pastor?
I'm good, my brother. How are you doing?
Good, man.
It's yours truly, Pastor T, but to Pastor Lumut.
That's what Pastor Lumut. All right, Pastor T, just in a nutshell, my king.
Yeah.
Please introduce yourself to the viewers at home.
A very quick one. Pastor T is a pastor, ordained, who ran a church, saved by the blood of Jesus.
Awesome.
I'm a father, married.
Beautiful.
To one wife. Let me be very clear.
Is it for now or?
No. There's no going out. We say till death do us apart.
Okay.
So, if death between Nalena, but I don't think till death do us apart. Okay. I'm a family man, family oriented, and I believe in family structure. I believe in a nuclear family. I believe in anything that builds a family structure.
All right. Yeah. So you have no kids out of wedlock?
No, I don't.
Beautiful. Big ups to you, Pastor. Hey, leading by example. All right, now, Pastor, here's the thing. We have an issue today, man. Because, by the way, guys at home, we're busy recording reactions, so you'll help us out. So reactions meaning that we always get emails where people send us emails the way they need assistance. They want us to share on the podcast. So that's why you're here, Pastor, so we can see if we can be able to help some of the gents at home with the assistance they need.
Yeah.
You know? So we have an email right here. Let me just open up the email so we can read it. All right. Now, the email goes, "Hi, Four Fathers podcast team. My name is and I'm writing this email because I just needed someone to share my story with. Your platform feels like one of the few places where men can speak and share their hurtful stories without being judged. About a week ago, my life was turned upside down. I recently found out that the father I've known all my life is not my biological father. My mother kept this truth from me for 39 flipping years.
Oh my God.
You can tell this guy is angry. Say flipping years. All right. Women can really be evil, I tell you. I found out in the most painful way. I overheard my mother speaking to her mother, who is my granny, about a man named Thulani, who just passed away a few yards from my granny's house. They were discussing how to tell me so I could also do the cleansing, because apparently I was his firstborn. That's how I learned the truth.
Oh my God.
I'm still hurting so much. These two women deprived me from the time with my father, and I can never get back. I'm not even sure if Thulani knew about me. The man I grew up knowing as my father works as a long distance driver, and I don't know if he knows the truth either. I'm shattered, I'm angry, I feel betrayed, my whole identity feels shaken, and I'm left wondering who I really am. This coming weekend, and I don't think I'll ever forgive my mother for what he has done. I just wanted to share this with someone. Thank you for creating a platform where men can speak about their pain. Sometimes it's all we need, just a place to be heard."
Oh my God.
That's why we are here as Four Fathers. By the way, before we get into the topic, guys, if you have anything to say, comments, like, share, whatever that is, everything's just on the screen right there. Follow, like, share, comment, whatever that is that you want to share about the topic. A little to some more high. Share with us.
Yeah.
All right, Pastor T.
My brother.
You had the story.
This is deep.
Very deep.
It's very deep. Because these things happen a lot, eh?
Yeah.
They happen a lot. I think I've been having a discussion with a lot of brothers that we've got a whole lot of women who would rather say, let me keep this because it makes me happy. Let me keep it as a secret, not looking uguti tomorrow what will be the results.
Yet we say men are trash.
Come on
trash.
Now. You understand? So we've got a situation of we don't hold women accountable.
Exactly.
And now we end up raising angry men, or let me just say angry kids. Because if we have a girl who's going to discover this at the later stage, it's going to affect her.
Yeah.
We have a boy child that is discovering this at the later stage. It's affecting him. It's going to affect him even in his marriage. He will never trust women.
Exactly. which initially also leads to GBV. But I'm not saying I'm promoting GBV, by the way. Yeah. But now, such things actually lead to that.
Yeah. The thing is that we are not allowed to talk about this, my brother.
True.
Once we talk about such things, but a woman, they did this to a woman, then you ask, what did she do? They will be like, it doesn't matter. The reason I'm asking, what did she do? I want to advise another girl not to do that, because we have this situation of boy, kids, or men who react like this. I always say men are animals, but it depends on you as a woman which animal you want to unleash out of him. It's either an animal to protect you or an animal to fight against you. That's a man.
Oh, go deeper, Pastor.
That's a man. Now, we are in a dilemma and situation of women at home out there, women that are watching. You guys have got a lot of responsibility, but you don't want to take, they've got a lot of authority over their lives, but they don't want to take responsibility of their decisions that they've taken.
That is true.
They want to blame somebody all the times. No. But you decided to sleep with him. In this situation, a woman decided, no, I like that guy. You know what? I will give him the coochie. Yeah. But this man will just raise my kids. Now, she doesn't understand. It's nice for her. It makes her feel good. But at the later stage, it affects.
Yes, exactly. Kids. What about the kids and this man?
Thank you very much.
They're going to be affected as well.
Today, we've got jails, prisons that are full.
Full of men, to be precise.
Full of men that are very much emotional because of these things that are happening. But we don't go back and check, where did we miss it? We don't want to go to the roots. We just want to cut the stem. We don't understand there are still roots and it will still grow. Wow. Either we like it or not, it's a generational thing that will always happen.
Exactly. Yes.
And another thing, Rehudis a silent horse, di febe. Di silent. But can I say this?
No, you definitely can say it. You can say it.
I don't know if we understand.
Yes, and but they're trying to sugarcoat it in a nice way. Yes, because when you put it in that manner, they say, well, now you are name shaming them.
Yeah, you're name shaming.
Yes.
Yeah, it's sad because it's a generation also. I don't know either the era that we live in or what. We don't want to hold women accountable.
Amen. That is so true.
And it's very dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
That's why we're here, so we can be able to speak about this. You heard the topic. It's so heavy. Poor guy, actually, his life is ruined. 39 years.
His whole life is gone. Meaning this guy doesn't know who he is, where he belongs. He doesn't, everything that he thought he knew, it's just like a dream. It doesn't exist. It's not there.
Oh, my word.
So now he needs to live with the repercussions of what made her mother feel good. Bufebe. So now we need to hold women accountable to avoid such things, because we're going to groom angry children.
That is true. Yes.
We need to come on this platform and tell you, Sisi, please preserve yourself for your men. You understand? That's why I introduced myself. I said I advocate for nuclear families.
Oh, yes.
You understand? A nuclear family can Can we understand? Not if
Did you hear that? Which is what actually we're discussing from the email.
Yeah.
That.
And other people want to understand if a bastard child. Yeah. Let me put it in simpler terms so that you guys understand.
Oh my goodness.
You understand?
Hey.
Now,
Pastor T.
We have women who say this man is suitable to raise my kids. This one is suitable for sex. So she gives access to sex to this woman, and even
that is the living truth. This is what we actually we see this in our daily lives, actually, by the way. And like you said, Pastor Kore, the truth is that we don't want to speak about these things. All we always say is that men are trash, no present fathers and stuff like that. But we forget to also address such issues about women. Why? And like I said, I normally say this in all the other episodes that, we as men, we hurt so much, but there's no one out there to actually sit us down and listen to us. Because but here we are hurting as well.
And this is what happens, my brother. I'm also going to advise a lot of men to choose their peace also. I think in the era that we live in, women deserve less. I know people want to understand. Women deserve less. I'll tell you this. We've got women who are way less than what our grandfathers got. And our grandfathers paid way less. Yet right about now, we pay way more for women with high mileage, Baba.
There you go. Yeah.
Whoa. High body count.
Right there. Now here's the thing. Before we started the episode, there's one thing that Pastor T said, and I think it's going there. Please tell the viewers at home what you said to me when I asked you. What did you say to me about gripping?
Now,
and by the way, this it's I know what we're saying, some of the words are quite sensitive, but we actually just need to put them out there, because as we all know that this show, it's also it's for elder people, adults and stuff like that. But
biblically speaking, and culturally speaking, note this: biblically speaking, and culturally speaking, meaning those are things that we get our morals, majority of our morals and our life, how our life is structured. We get everything from culture or religion.
True.
Now, from both of those things, religion says, listen, when a man marries you, you need to be a virgin. Culture says the thing, this very same thing. That's why Zulus will tell you, intombazane iyohlolwa, yeah, because honestly, I can't be paying a lot of money for somebody who has been hoeing around. She has been with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I pay for all of that. Remember, she was eaten for a 6-pack of Savannah. She was charged for a McDonald's, but I need to pay a whooping 100,000 rand for that. No ways.
Yes, ladies, don't go anywhere. Sit right there. Listen to this topic.
Yes, indeed. I'm telling you. So we are in a situation, my brother, of a woman. Here she is. She gives it away. You are tall, dark, and handsome. I'm attracted to him. I gave it to him. But when I come, she says, I know my worth. Which worth? What worth? Because all I see is a whore. By the way, every word has got an explanation. Every word has got a meaning. If you don't understand, go search what a whore means, then you'll understand.
You know what? All right. Let's hold it right there, Pastor T. But now I just want to know one thing. Just quick one in closing. So, coming back to this email that we got. What is it that you have to say to this guy? What advice would you want to say to him after all this 39 years of him not finding out who the true father is, and all the mother and the granny and all this shebang that is going around? What is that small advice that you'd want to give him?
My brother, it's said that you had to discover that women are wicked. It's said that you had to discover that women choose themselves and their happiness in this way. But one thing I will say to you, my brother, is that you are a man. You've been able to locate yourself and actually build yourself till this far. You've discovered what masculinity is, and you've actually discovered what ways to actually let out your pain, like right about now, sending us an email. You understand? Because if it was another guy, he would have reacted in a way that we don't know. He would be in prison right about now.
True.
So all I'm saying is that, my brother, keep it that way. You are a good man. Just don't allow the situation to change who you are. Don't let the situation define who you are. You are a good man. You are a best man. Be a better man and a best man to your wife. Be a good man to your kids. Don't let this situation take you away from the person that you are.
Wow, that is so powerful. And lastly, what I'd like to say to you, my brother, is that, you know what, thanks very much for actually being man enough to send us an email, for seeking advice. And all I'm going to say to you is that also please seek professional advice, and go for therapy and whatever that is. But all I'm going to say to you is that big ups to you, and please be a better man to your family. Thanks very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it from us as Forefathers. And like I said, like and share, comment, do whatever it is that you want to do. Subscribe, follow, do all those things. This is Forefathers Podcast. Bona, we're going to come back with another hot topic. Thanks very much for staying tuned. Pastor?
Thank you very much. And women, we love you guys. We love you so
definitely.
much. All we want is for you to do the right thing. And, Tamantilense right. We love you. We just want to do everything for you guys. But iskela shera our particulars, what is mine is mine,
We love you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
Peace.